Friday, aka Baking Cooking. So we do have a couple of food reviews to take a look at. Obviously, there's a lot been going on recently as regards to certain people, okay, and some people that we have come across recently have been quite annoying. So I have a couple of products that I wish to show you, alright, and these products should be used unless you really know what you're up to. Okay, now I'm not going to say that these products should be used because some of them are very different, probably compared to what you're used to. We are going to be trying the original version, and then we also have a lemon version. Okay, we do, however, somewhere vape, which we're probably going to review as well, if I can find it. If I can find my vape, then I will review it. If I can't find it, then we won't review it. But hopefully we should be able to review. Okay, so just looking for the vape now. Obviously, I don't usually do reviews such as this. We are going to put you into a stand slash box. Okay, now I don't expect everyone to think that this is a good live stream, alright, because live streaming can be very difficult for many people. Okay, now we're going to do this properly. So, the very first product we have to review is obviously our vape. Now, these vapes come with cartridges, okay. This is the vape, this is the IBG Pro, alright. This is the Pineapple Ice Edition, okay. As you can tell, the flavour is there. This is also where you see the liquid as well. There is liquid in there, so you can see. And the cartridge comes out, okay. Now, for these, usually this part and this part comes separate, okay, and you just clip them together and just drop them in. It is magnetic. Hello, welcome. So obviously this review, it's going to be multiple different objects, okay, with a couple of things. All right, we do have a couple of these products to review. Now, these are smoking products, okay? For purposes of YouTube, I have to say that this is nicotine, all right? Yeah. So, the first review is the IBG Pro Pineapple Ice. The IBG Pro Pineapple Ice, I would say, very chemically flavour, a bit sweet, a little bit like like those little candy cigarettes that you used to get. They used to taste like pineapple. Well, this tastes exactly like them. So now we're going to move on to the next one they have. So that was the Pineapple Ice. This is the strawberry and watermelon. As you can see, I have been using this one quite a lot, so put that one in. This is my favourite flavour. I would say that the watermelon definitely overpowers the strawberry. However, you can taste a bit of strawberry in there. So, the next product. Okay, now a lot of these products are going to be mostly towards CBD usage. Okay, which here in the UK, all right, CBD is 100% legal. All right. So we have the Professor Herb Lemon Haze Terpene Infused Premium Blend with cannabinoids, which is this, okay. Now, it does say on this that this is not a safe alternative to tobacco, okay? However, for the purposes of YouTube, we are going to state that this is nicotine, okay? It is UK legal, however, there is no THC. It is a herbal blend, okay? So there is zero tobacco in it, zero, I'm not going to say it properly, the original version. We do have two of these. I haven't yet tried the original. I do expect the original to taste a little bit better. Alright, and again, this is an 18 plus product. Alright, here in the UK, you cannot buy this unless you are over the age of 18. We will review those in a moment. First of all, I want to show you a product which I have been using now for about the last month. I am ex-military, okay, and with PTSD and also anger management issues, I find that these help me quite a lot. Right now, there's a brand here called Cali, C-A-L-I. All right, now they make vapes. They also do stuff like this, okay, which is like your herbal blend. And this is purely hemp. Okay, there is no cannabis in this whatsoever. Okay, so this is purely hemp products. All right, now this is a CBD product. Okay, which very nice. It's the Cali Candy Super Sour Lemon. All right, now these are the 1500 milligram full spectrum CBD. Now, I don't really see anyone reviewing CBD products that much. Okay, and I will state that yes, they are protectively sealed. We don't really need the seal on, but I like to have it. Now, you can't really smell any lemon when sniffing this. You can smell something, okay? It definitely smells like some form of CBD or hemp product, okay? It smells really tangy. We are going to grab one. Now, these really do stick to the tub, okay? And this is what they look like. Now, bear in mind, they are CBD, okay? Now, the recommended dosage for these is 1 a day. Right now, as you can tell, I've been using them for quite a long time. Okay, we're going to try it. Very nice. Very nice flavour. Almost making my tongue go a little bit numb. But all in all, very nice. And now I can start to taste the CBD. I would say that the CBD in this is quite strong. Once this is soaked into my bloodstream, obviously, then the CBD will start to work properly. Now, there aren't any of you out there that do use CBD products, and you do have anger problems, I'm going to recommend you get these. They do other flavours, alright? Obviously, this is the super sour lemon. You can taste lemon, but it's not like super sour. Alright. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the emoji. Much appreciated. Really nice flavour. However, I would say, as a CBD product, a full spectrum CBD as well, 1500 milligrams, that even if you did more than 1 a day, you're probably just going to feel super relaxed. Now, I did go and get some full spectrum CBD smoke. Okay, now I'm not gonna say exactly what this is. Okay, what I will say is that it is hemp. Okay, so YouTube can't do anything about this, and we're gonna mix it with our CBD terpene infused hemp blend. Alright, and I am going to roll it in a cigarette paper. These sweets are really play Roblox for more views. I don't play video games. Sorry. And I don't mean to be rude by saying this, but please don't tell me how to run my channel. Alright. I appreciate the comment that you've put down. Okay. However, I do not play Roblox. Alright, I am not a gamer. However, I don't play video games. I do not play video games. Alright, I will state that now. I do not play video games, people. Alright. I do have an Xbox, but it is purely for my pleasure. Okay, now, the full spectrum CBD, going back to it, the full spectrum CBD stuff that I use is very different, okay, compared to what some people are used to. Most people like to use full spectrum, full-blown cannabis. I don't like using that stuff because people don't realize that cannabis can fucking mind up. Now, some people like to use cannabis as a long-term fix, and it's not a long-term fix. You know, drugs and alcohol are a short-term mend to a long-term problem. Alright? And I will state that you know, do you like dairy milk? Dairy milk is in milk, or dairy milk is in chocolate? Yes, I do like milk. I can drink a lot of it in one go. Let's get rid of that sweet. Yes, I do drink a lot of milk. Oh, the chocolate. Yeah, I do like dairy milk chocolate, but it's not the best. Sorry. I'm more of a Galaxy fan. I like the Cookie Crumble Galaxy chocolate. Much better. Much better. So, going back to the review. This is our hemp blend, so this is a herbal cigarette. Okay. Now, for a hemp blend CBD product, okay, we are going to review it properly. So bear with me. I'm going to find my lighter. I know that I'll probably... Do I watch anime? No, I don't. I can't really get into the anime side of things. Don't get it. I'm more of a Family Guy and American Dad person, and I don't live in America. I will state that. I do not like it. I do not like the anime. Right, just because it's not my thing. So, this is nicotine hemp Okay, so this is not drugs. I will state that now. So I'm going to say for the hemp blend, the lemon one, which was the yellow packet that I showed you, you can taste a slight amount of lemon. I would say that these are probably going to hit the back of your throat fairly quickly, because I can taste the CBD in the back of my throat right now. Okay. I will be reviewing for as long. I will be staying on live stream for as long as I can. Also, people, I wanted to show you my new watch. Now, this is a mini focus in the style of an RM, which is Richard Mille. This is not a Richard Mille, okay, but it is a mini focus. All right. It's basically a fake Richard Mille. All right, but it's known as mini focus. Lovely watch. It does have a stopwatch on here. It is a calendar, chronograph, whatever you want to call it. Lovely watch, I really do have to admit. Really nice watch. Also, people, I wanted to review this. Now, this is the Gaze Premium. Alright. This is a strawberry flavoured cream liqueur. Okay, so strawberry and cream liqueur. Alright, we are going to cover the percentage up. It does say a 15% drink, but I don't think it's 15%. If it was 15%, I would probably be drinking it a lot faster. Because I like to, how would you say it properly? I like to be able to taste the alcohol that I'm drinking. Okay. So I just got my new joggers, my new boxers wet. Shit. So, reviewing the strawberry and cream liqueur. Now, strawberry and cream liqueur does look really pink. Try it. Nice flavour. I think it'd be better cold. Yes, Wanzel. How are you today? You alright, Cole? Bloody hell, must be early for you, bro. Really early. What are you up to anyway, Cole? What are you up to, lad? I've noticed that YouTube has changed a little bit. And so you've got like the top fans, stuff like that. Yeah, so welcome. So obviously, this is one of those live streams where I do speak about two specific people. Yeah, I know it's you, bro. I know it's you, man. Don't worry. So, people, I wanted to do this review because I noticed that there's been someone that has really been pushing the buttons recently, okay, and that is this person. As everyone knows, this is Brian Delivers You the Goods, and Brian has been, alright Cole, I'll tell you what, ring me when you get off of work later on Messenger, alright? Peace, bro. So I wanted to speak about Brian Delivers just because I feel like Brian is being a child, because Brian has set up a GoFundMe page, and that GoFundMe page is basically because he's struggling with groceries. Alright, so I'm going to say that if you do see a Brian Bruce with the GoFundMe page, please do not give him anything. Alright, because Brian is, all he's doing is asking for money for food. Okay. I do owe him a bit of money, and until he comes and speaks to me about the money that I owe him, alright, he's not getting anything. Okay? So, let's come back off of the green screen. So I've noticed over a period of time that a lot of people out there can be a little bit childish, a little bit silly, sorry, and it's not right. We should have to suffer other people's bad attitudes. You know, it's one thing to ask your friends for money, but it's another thing. It comes to something when a person sets up a GoFundMe page, basically e-begging. So Brian Bruce, Brian Delivers You the Goods, is actually begging for money on the internet to buy food. I'm sorry, but the guy lives with his mother. Yeah. So he lives with his mother. So why isn't his mother feeding him? Well, has the guy done something wrong? I don't know. The second person I want to speak about is Larry the Batman fan. I feel like Larry can be a little bit two-faced, because he put up a post about me saying like he doesn't understand why I blocked him and anything like that. Okay, and what Larry needs to understand is I don't want to be his friend, especially when he's sending me instrumental rap. Okay, Larry, you might think you may be able to rap, but being honest, you're not really in a zone. Okay, like you pause quite a lot of the time. Some of your words don't rhyme. You know, rap is like poetry. It has to rhyme, it has to match. Okay, because it's not matching, it's not rhyming. It's not rap. It's just you speaking. Okay, I will be releasing a track at some point here on YouTube. I will be releasing some music. Okay, so please everyone look out for that. I'm going to shoot off for now. Alright, but there will be a live stream later. Alright, I will be doing another live stream probably in the next 4 to 5 hours. I hope you will all join me for that one, as it will be a live stream where I will be doing a review, okay, on the Jurassic World Rebirth. Okay, I did watch this film in cinema the other day, and I will give you my honest review on the film, which isn't going to be a very long review. It's going to be a few sentences at most. Alright, anyway, I wish everyone all the best. Who has just turned up? Hello. How is everyone? I was actually going to sign off, but now there's one more viewer. We'll see who it is. If they don't type anything, then I'm just going to sign off. New viewer, you literally have like 2 minutes to type something, or I'm just coming off a live stream. Alright, please let me know who you are. That's a nice flavour. Strawberry cream liqueur. Lovely. Yeah. So it looks like the viewer isn't actually going to type anything. Okay, so we are going to sign off. Right, there will be a live stream in the next 3 to 4 hours, or maybe 5 hours. I will put up a community post, alright, at some point today, if I remember. And I will see you all again later. From me, testing differently, baking, cooking. Have a lovely day. Happy Thursday, people.